Spring has sprunged. Spring has sprunged itself all over us. Well, it has us guys here in London anyway. Don't know about other parts of the world, but yeah, spring is here. Hi guys, it's Hudson. How's everyone doing? Today I'm reviewing Hudson Yards by No.9. If any of you guys watch my videos regularly, you might know that I've not had the best experience with this brand. The last 3 that I've actually smelled and 2 that I've reviewed have been, in my opinion. There is hope. This is the 4th one that I'm trying, and I must like it some because I'm choosing to review it. So yay for you, Hudson Yards. Now, Hudson Yards, this is a floral fragrance. It was released for spring. Hudson Yards is an area of New York that I don't know too much about, but I know it's in development. You guys that watch this in New York can probably help me out here by commenting. Am I right in thinking it's kind of not suspended, elevated? Isn't it above water and it's kind of on platforms? Anyway, it's going to be a huge metropolis. They're building it now still. It's going to have the tallest skyscraper in New York, taller than the Empire State Building apparently. I'm not sure why the spring reference comes into a kind of business complex. Maybe it'll be a very green area with lots of gardens. Anyway, this is a spring floral. It is, when you think of spring, you think of flowers, so why not make fragrances? There are plenty of them out there that pertain to spring and have the whole floweriness going on. I've forgotten to shut the door and the bird is tweeting already. Yeah, so I'm going to say I've not tried many of No.9s, but 25% of them are good that I've tried. This is the 4th one out of 4. So, yeah. Oh, the ice cream man's here. Let's talk about the notes. So the top notes are, the whole thing, just before I say, is a very light affair. Nothing heavy in here, nothing too dark or mysterious. It's all about the prettiness. So the top notes are Lily of the Valley, freesia and pink pepper. Lily of the Valley, lovely. I think it sometimes smells a bit air freshenery, but in this it doesn't. It's really good. Freesia is absolutely gorgeous. It's a very fresh, airy flower that I think smells a little bit like laundry, but in the best possible way. I mean, laundry doesn't smell bad ever, I don't think. It smells amazing. But yeah, and then pink pepper, it's the lightest spice, you know, it's kind of pretty, it's almost a floral spice in itself. Then the heart notes are peony, rose and lychee. Peony and rose quite similar, but peony I think is much more beautiful. It's sweeter. It's a little bit more effervescent, it's just yummy, and then lychee's yum, I love those things, don't you? They're yum. Shpo, please be quiet. And then the base is orange blossom, iris and white musk. So it's an altogether light thing. It's you can paint a picture in your head of what it's going to be already. It's meant to be for spring. I really like it. Woohoo! Also, I'm really happy today, for no apparent reason. It's Saturday, I don't have to go to work, so that's why. It makes sense, right? So the opening is really, really pretty. It's kind of a bit juicy smelling. The lychee's given it a bit of a juicy, almost tropical fruit smell, but that's not the main thing. The main thing here is this rush of florals that comes at you. Think along the lines of Pleasures by Estee Lauder, if you've ever smelled that. It's a really spring-like, fresh floral. There's a lot of lemony tones going on in this, because Orange Blossom does have a lemony tone to it. Thankfully it's not gone over to the dreaded air freshener thing. And then you've got a lovely rose that's kind of more enhanced by the peony. So lovely. Flowers are really hard to describe, I'm not going to lie. I'd never admit that I'm the best at reviewing florals, which is why I was a bit nervous about this one. But yeah, it's so lovely. It's a tiny bit watery, it's airy, it's fresh, it's a little bit sparkly smelling as well. And probably really hard to kind of put into words to make you feel like you know what it smells like, but I can give you the character of it more than anything, I guess. There's nothing heavy in the base, like I said. There's no vanilla, there's no anything woody at all, so the whole thing's always kept very light and refreshing. Is it groundbreaking? No. Have I smelled things like this before? Yes. But still, it's a nice refreshing change from the disasters that I've smelled before from this brand, so Is it worth the money? I'm not sure. Let you decide that. There's other florals I think that are probably nicer, that are in a similar vein. But yeah, it's definitely something lovely. I could literally spritz this all over myself and then just whee like that. No, I haven't taken drugs today. I'm just really happy, alright? Get over it. It's really pleasant on the nose. It's kind of a little bit tingly and really does have a kind of happy disposition about it. There's no way it can't, you know, really, with the things that are in it. It's got a lovely freesia and it's got a tiny bit of spice and some nice kind of watery, sparkly notes. So it's just very pleasant to smell. It's really easy to like. Even if you're not a lover of florals, there's a really good mix in here of different things where it doesn't smell like a full-on wedding bouquet or a heavy floral. It just dances around a little bit, you know? This one's got the most heft to it that I've smelled of the four that I've tried. So there is a bit of punch to this, there is a bit of weight, there is a bit of oomph to it that it does kind of hit you. And you know, for the first time with No.9 I'm thinking, oh okay, cool. I've seen people comment that this is similar to other things by them, but I've not delved far in enough to comment. But just for reference, people say that it smells like Bleecker Street. I don't know. And another one that I can't really remember, sorry about that. But yeah, there's not much more to say about it. It's a simple but effective spring floral, and I really like it. I'm going to wear the rest of this today, now that it's spring and sunny, and I'm going to have my ice cream and try and get into this summery vibe. In terms of longevity and sillage, I've tried it a few times. I would just give it a medium, a B. That's what I would say. It's I don't think it's hugely long-lasting, but I don't think it's supposed to be. A spring-like floral is supposed to be just wafty here and there, and just a bit noticeable. Wear length, it's medium again. You know, 6 hours, 7 maybe. That's medium in my terms anyway. And yeah, it's just really nice. It's just nice, simple. It does the job. Spring in a bottle. Anyway, if you want to go and get this, you can get it at beautyspin.co.uk and .com. They sell it there. I'm not sure if they sell samples of it, but go and check it out anyway. I'll put links below. And for now, I'm going to go and get my ice cream and be very spring-like, whatever that might be. And much more I know, click my logo to subscribe down there, and I will see you guys soon for another review. Goodbye.